Hey, how you guys doing? Reno Boys RC here. I want to show you guys something that I do that it might help you out. Just a little tip, a little trick of the trade. You don't have to. This is what I do. It helps me out. So when you're building a truck, you always want to get that steering servo centered so you can set your wheels, right? So, I just put this in today, but it wasn't in before. Anyway, so what I do is, as I'm testing motors and stuff, I have an old receiver. The throttle channel doesn't work, and this ESC is kind of, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But for the most part, when you plug it in, it powers this. So it powers this enough that I can set my steering. That's all I need to do. Zero out my steering servo, and then I can set it. So this is my test board, my little test kit that I built, and I just hot glued it to the board. And so instead of throwing away, that cutting the ends off and then just throwing it away, if it has some life in it, well, this is what I use it for. Once in a while, I can plug a motor in, a brush motor, and sometimes, it works. Okay, so I know that the motor's working because I know that this is sometimes faulty. Not all the time. 9 times out of 10, it does work. This is just an old Hobbywing ESC. I still got the power switch on it. Just plug it in. I use Spektrum because I like my Spektrum remotes. So on the particular remote for this, I can hold 20 trucks. So on channel 20, that's my test channel. So when I'm building, I just go to the test channel and plug it in and blah, blah, blah. And it's all working. So right now, as you can see, this is all set. It's all ready to go. This is another custom build that I'm doing. Everything I usually do is kind of a custom, but axial based, because I like the axial products, right? I use a lot of axial frames, but there's an SSD transmission, right? These are knockoff drive shafts. They're not axial. It's what you find on AliExpress, Banggood, or, all those. Same thing with the links. The shocks came off of Amazon. Now I run a lot of my stuff in full droop because it sits nicely. I like it in full droop, especially when you're pulling trailers and stuff. There's the squat. The ass end doesn't squat, only on the tires. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that tip. So, have yourselves a good night. And Reno Boys RC out.